You're wearing the green today on this special presentation of the NBA on St. Patrick's Day. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. This is the first game, and as things get ready to roll, let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's on the sideline. David?
Well, Kevin, the Warriors are one of the best offensive teams in the league, and Steve Kerr talks about his offensive philosophy often. He said, I believe unequivocally as a coach, and I believed it as a player, that the ball has to move. When the ball stops, the game stops. And I don't think you can win at the highest level by playing too much one-on-one.
Thanks for that, DA. And the Warriors move the ball so quickly. Their team chemistry is off the charts. And two very gifted offensive teams, Chris, playing tonight. Fun to watch them go back and forth.
Hey, games like this, though, you got to be careful because you can get lulled into a shootout at any time, and that takes your focus off of doing the little things, paying attention to detail. That's your success. Don't get caught up, or this could be a big run really fast.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, we've got Durant. West is out there with Irving. Then there's Barry. And it's Bull in at the 5, roaming the paint. They double-team Yao. And stolen by Irving. Fast break, here we go. Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
And we all know in a hostile environment, always tough, but they were the better team on that night.
I absolutely love the fire they showed on the road. You really could tell they wanted that one.
Took him no time at all on that one. West has got the scoreboard going with his first points of the night for the Warriors. Rose kicks to Sampson, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Kevin Durant. Phoenix shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Well, you know what this Suns team wants to do when they go up against you? They are looking to get out in the open floor and get easy baskets off transition. One of the best teams in the league when it comes to capitalizing on the break.
Oh, just a brick wall of a screen. Knocks the defender out of the play.
They set the screen. Here's Irving. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Irving's got his first 2 points of the night. Pass to Barry. That falls. Nice feed that time from Jerry West.
How on earth did they let him get that wide open?
Now the pass to Bing. Kicks to Yao. Yao with a screen on West. And he banks in the layup.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Well, that opening right there, that's just because the defense failed to rotate.
He dishes it to Irving. Picked by West. Fires the 3. Irving can't get it to go.
Well, that's the shot they're looking for. A clean three-pointer. Just can't get it to go.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Picked by Yao. Bing. Again, Phoenix.
How about the screen that frees him up, though, for the jumper?
Golden State's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Irving dishes to West. Wide open look. And it's rebounded by Dr. J, Julius Irving. Pass to Sampson. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Sampson's got 6.
Okay, 4 for 5 from the floor right now. Wasting no time getting this offense rolling. Passes
it to Barry. Drops in the tray.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Bing, the pass to Yao. They set the pick. Here's Bing. Pick by Yao. Inside. And finished off by Yao.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. West with a wide open look. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. He's got 8.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Shoots off the screen. Here's Yao. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant.
That type of defense doesn't always get it done, but it does the job that time.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
There's the screen. Here's Barry. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
I think back to when I was fortunate enough to join the Warriors as a rookie, made the playoffs as a rookie. Then the next year I didn't come back, and it was strange to see them not in the playoffs for such a long time. But look at how far this franchise has come since those days.
Here's Irving. And that one is off. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
And once they established that flow offensively, really never got any resistance from the D.
And I feel like the defense was one step behind all night. I mean, they never made the adjustments to string together a few stops.
They need this. Breaks a big height bounce and goes in.
Hey, look, he's not an easy man to defend. He'll get his points one way or another.
And the Warriors, as you said, Chris, have come so far from their years of despair back in the 90s. Couldn't happen to a better, more supportive group of fans.
Let me tell you something. From the days I played there, or of course before that, the Warriors fans have always been known as some of the most loyal fans in the NBA. Whether the team is up, whether the team is down, whether it's thick, thin, or whether it's sunny outside, or whether it's a storm. These are some of the loudest fans, one of the loudest arenas in all sports.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
From the arc, Bing can't hit.
And you know what? You can't get a better screen. Frees him up beautifully, but he just fails to capitalize.
The best laid plans, right? Well, I tell you right there, though, that's one they'll take every single time.
Dishes to Sampson. Rose kicks to Irving. To the wing on the left. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Sampson. Lays it up off the glass. Sampson's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here's Irving. Sampson pulls it in. Sampson's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Feeds it to Yao. That's tipped. Rose dishes to Yao. A second chance effort. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
West misses. Suns trail by 6. Bing, the pass to Rose. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Durant kicks it to West. There's a good screen. Pass to Barry. 6 on the shot clock. Over Irving. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Warriors lead by 8.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And that one's good. Bing.
And you can see there the defender gets caught up on the pick.
Team ball. Great execution on offense. Everyone working together. You wish you could have that on every play.
The dish to Durant. Now the pass to Barry. Here's Bol. Yao with the block. And the foul called on ABC. That's his first foul. And the Suns making a change here. Duckworth is checked in. Adi Divac's checked in for Golden State. The dude comes in for Irving. Here's Bing. What a tremendous game he played against Utah. Over Durant. Here's Duckworth. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Defensive rebounding, just such a crucial part of the game.
I tell you what, it's like football, having a 3rd and 13 and them running up the gut. It just frustrates the defense. You have to hate giving up second chance points. It's demoralizing. After basically, you had to stop.
Irving dishes to Rose. Back to Irving. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got 3 assists now in this one. There's the screen. Pass to Barry. Jacks up a 3. Good on the 3-point shot. Barry's got 11 points.
Something lit a fire under him this quarter. Their lead safe as long as he's on the floor.
Duckworth passes to Bing. Duckworth sets a screen. From 12 feet out. Goes back up. Here's Sampson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 10 points for him.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Divac sets a screen. Now the feed to West. For three. Julius Erving comes up with the rebound. On its way from Rose for two. Releases from the wing and drills it. Now just a 1-point Warrior lead. West with the ball, and Rose picks him up defensively. The shot's good from Barry. And one thing that Steve Kerr has done so well in his coaching tenure is his ability to handle multiple stars on the same team. You look back at the history of this league, and it isn't always smooth sailing.
Yeah, sometimes when you get this much talent on teams, you can get guys clashing. But Kerr has the team playing as a unit, and players are happy to sacrifice their own stats for playing better basketball. He has everyone buying into the culture they've created.
Oh, he touched it while it was in the cylinder. That's offensive basket interference. Kevin Love's checked in for Durant. Warriors leading by 4. Love with the screen on Scott. Barry the pass to Love. Hits it from three-point range.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Phoenix has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Passes to Z. Back to Russell. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Russell's got himself on the board with 3 there. West outside. Here's Barry, defended by Scott. Back to West. Clock at 6. Kicks to Divac. He tries for 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
And it's just been an avalanche of points here in the early going.
Yeah, both teams have come out with solid offensive strategies. And then, of course, guys are finishing.
Whoa! Goodness. Woo. A spinorama. Do you know what kind of athlete you have to be to pull off that 360?
Oh, remarkable, Greg. Truly remarkable. And the Warriors making a change here. Mullins is checked in. Love with the screen on Russell. Here's the dude. It's deflected. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Ellis with it. Looking for his first basket still in this one. He feeds it to Russell. Launches it. And the Suns get it back. Duckworth's shot is off. Divac. The shot, no good. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Warriors lead by 4. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. Welcome back, everyone. It's Noche Latina in the NBA as we resume action. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them?
I mean, you saw it.
Suns trail by 4. D'Angelo Russell out there with Ellis. Then there's Scott. Then there's Z. And it's Duckworth in at center. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Ellis misses the wing J.
Give him that shot again. He'll probably hit it. That's a good look.
Here's Love. And no good that time. So Phoenix will take it the other way. They beat the Warriors during their last encounter in Oakland.
Yeah, a dominant win for them their last time in this matchup. And what jumps off the stat page was their advantage on the boards.
Yeah, that was the focal point for them. Running a number of guys to the glass allowed them to completely overwhelm their opponent.
And that one's good. Russell.
And great play call. Just so often an initiator, Russell can also catch and fire.
It's a pick by Love. And stolen by Scott. Fast break. Here we go. Stolen. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. And the basket is good. Mullins got his first basket of the night. Suns have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Guys, Kevin Durant is a unique player. LeBron James said he's a 7-footer with 6-foot ball handling skills, a jump shot, and athleticism. It's never been done in our league. Never had a guy that's 7 foot and can do all that, so it sets him apart. Kevin, I'm 6 feet tall, and I can broadcast.
You can, and you can write, and by the way, you're in the Hall of Fame. D.A., thank you.
Well, this is why Love is so effective. A big man with a gorgeous shot from distance.
And the Suns miss again. The Warriors leading. And Walker kicks to Divac. And stolen by Scott. And finished off by Scott.
It almost feels like 2 buckets coming off the steal like it did.
Outside, Walker, the 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Mullins inside. He's guarded by Ellis. There's Walker with the 3. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
That's too much space to give him out there on the perimeter. They got to close out on him.
And up and down this Suns roster, there is a ton of youth. One of the younger teams in our league last season, and that was weighted. Put Tyson Chandler's age. A lot of young players looking to make their mark here in the NBA.
It's a pick by Love. Goes up off the pick and finished off by Walker.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run for him there.
Well, yeah, and you have to give him credit, too. Makes the right read go straight to the rim.
Here's Duckworth. And the rejection by Love. There's Walker with the 3. Scott pulls it in. And last season, the Suns broke their franchise record for the youngest starting 5 the team has ever put on the court on multiple occasions.
Yeah, and with those young lineups, you could see the benefits, but also the concerns. I mean, they got a lot of extended looks at young players, and this team figures to have a bright future. But let's face it, there were some inconsistent stretches because of that youth. It's always difficult for a young group to learn how to become efficient and effective in the half court.
And getting theirs before the defense can set up.
That's just the aggressiveness of transition, making sure they come away with points.
Yao checked in for the Suns. From deep, Walker. Walker missing again. The Suns have gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Here's Yao. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got 4 assists now tonight.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Yeah, and that three-point shot, it really has looked awful here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped them from attempting them, but it's time to maybe find something else to do.
Yao with a screen on Irving. And Russell gets it to go.
And you can sense they're starting to take charge here.
Yeah, and it goes beyond the small lead that they built. They really captured the momentum.
Love with the screen on Ellis. And there's a whistle. That goes on Z. That is his first foul of the game. Rose, he's checked in for the Suns. The Warriors also with a sub. Durant's checked in for Kevin Love. And stolen by Scott. Takes the 3. Here's Yao, and finished off by Yao.
And Kevin, plays like that are really the reason they've got a nice lead right now. Just a great job on the glass.
And Greg, the jam and the follow gets their whole bench jumping. Look at them. They are really into it.
But that's all about going back to the fundamentals. Defensive rebounding, you got to have it, especially when you're getting waxed.
Pick by Yao. Here's Russell. The kick out to Scott. Here's Z, and it's Phoenix scoring again.
Well, if you thought the D was going to tighten up on them here in the second quarter, think again.
And the Warriors decide to take their first timeout here. Chris, you've been on both sides of the coin for this. When it comes to a veteran presence in the locker room, just how important is that? both, when you were a young player getting it and maybe as an older player when you were preaching it?
When I was a rookie, Kevin, I needed a veteran just as much as I needed an assistant coach. They were that important to me because when you think about it, that's how you learn your routine.
Wow.
What to eat before a game, how many hours to eat before a game, how to recoup after a game, how to say no to your friends and family for playoff tickets because, you're at home and you got to buy 75 tickets. Just kind of how to navigate through life. That veteran player can help. And I think that's one thing when the game kind of got lost in years past, it was because we lost that veteran presence in the locker room. And so to me, the veteran presence is everything. Chris Mullin getting on me because I'm a rookie. I mean, I would have paid him to do that. So, it's really cool because just as much as they get on you, they help you and they explain the game, help you out with life and everything else. So it's like a big brother relationship.
Oh, that's good to hear. There's a good screen. West kicks to Durant. And the Warriors miss again.
Yeah, really frustrating right now. They just can't seem to stem the tide here.
Yeah, going up against a big run, trying to mount one of your own, it's exhausting and takes a tremendous amount of energy here.
Sampson shot, good.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Pass to Bull. Down low, cuts off the pass. Rose with the ball. Guarded now by Durant. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
The Suns have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
Timeout called the Warriors.
The Warriors, this team has one of the most potent offenses ever. Now, a big part of why that is so is because of their passing, their ball movement, their cutting. Everyone on this team can set someone up for an easy finish.
And with the Warriors, their ball movement, Chris, and cuts are the key to this offense, as you were talking about. You could see it the last few seasons with their astronomical assist numbers as a team.
Yeah, it seems like every basket they make, Kevin, come off an assist. Every guy buys into looking for that extra pass. It's a very smart and flexible offense, and it results in some beautiful basketball.
West with the steal. He kicks it to Irving. Teardrop shot, and it's sent back by Irving.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Yao up top. He's got 8. And a look now at the breakdown between 3-point and 2-point shots attempted here tonight for the Warriors.
And a lot of shots from long distance. They're trying to stretch out the D and force them to cover out in space. And a lot of times that enables an offense to get some opportunities to attack in the paint.
And Chris, as we know, the Warriors are expected to move over to a brand new arena in San Francisco in the upcoming years. Actually, groundbroken early 2017.
Well, it's always going to be the Bay Area's team, that's for sure. I've seen the renderings of the new stadium, and they look absolutely amazing. You just hope it keeps the same atmosphere and it allows the same fans to come.
Irving dishes to Sampson. Over Walker. Sampson's shot, good. Sampson's got 4 this quarter.
The tenacity, the attention to detail, it's why these guys are in complete control.
Well, they continue to extend the lead. Terrific play on both ends of the court.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Yeah, the amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they got to talk about.
Ooh, this is ugly. No question about it. And you wonder if these matchups aren't favoring them right now.
Barry's checked in for the Warriors. Here's Durant. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. And after Kevin Durant made his decision to leave the Oklahoma City Thunder, he instantly became one of the most polarizing players, it seemed, Greg, in the NBA.
Listen, Kevin Durant has always been a star in this league, but now he's become the story. It's something that he can handle but doesn't try to seek out. Was able to prove all the naysayers wrong and just having another amazing season. They are just killing them on the interior.
Free throw, good, Irving. This Warriors squad struggling. There's a screen. And there's the pass to Barry. And it's off from three-point range. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Outside Irving, out of bounds, it'll go to the Suns.
And checking out some numbers for Irving. The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable. Averaging about 19 points, almost 2.5 steals, and 6 rebounds. And he's been putting up points with regularity. I mean, that's what they depend on, his killer instinct on offense.
Yeah, anytime this club needs a basket, he's their go-to guy. Just an irrepressible, prolific scorer.
Pass to Barry. Puts up a 3. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Bing. He has 6. Chalk up 2 there. Yow's got 10 points in the quarter.
He's been in control here tonight, helping them get in front with his work from the field.
Here's Barry. Covered by Irving. Here's Bull. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3. Phoenix leading by 21. Bing, the pass to Sampson. Outside Irving. It's rebounded by Golden State. Bulls got 3 rebounds now in this one. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Well, Chris, you played for a number of coaches in your storied career. What's the one thing that the average NBA fan doesn't give coaches enough credit for, would you say?
Wow. I would say they don't give coaches enough credit for understanding players, and not just how players play, but understanding players' moods, understanding the idiosyncrasies of a guy's just being. Just the fact that they're totally immersed in basketball. So the fact that you may have a guy that knows offense, coach knows offense, he knows defense, he knows styles of plays, he knows more than the offense that he's just bringing to the table. So I would just say I think the overall knowledge and years put in to being a coach is probably the most underestimated attribute by fans.
That's great. Bing, the pass to Rose. Dishes it to Yao. Here's Sampson. It's good again, and the next one 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
And since the first quarter, we've seen them ease off on that long-range affair, and frankly, that's probably a good idea.
Feeds it to Divac. Stolen by Rose. Here's Irving. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Irving's got 13 points.
And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent finish.
Oh, yeah, up by double digits. They're trying to keep the momentum, keep the foot on the neck. That's his focus right now.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
Yao, the pass to Bing. Takes a 3. Sampson. It's good on the putback. And the Suns lead by 21.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
Passes to Barry. Here's the screen. Back to Irving. Shot clock at 6. Divac sets a screen. From deep three-point range, and it's Irving with the rebound. Irving's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. From deep three-point range, and so it's Phoenix sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter, and they're winning the turnover.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here, along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. They only had a couple rough stretches, and as the first period came to a close, they had a 4-point deficit. They just exploded in the second quarter, grabbing the momentum and running. And now, folks, just moments away.
back as we continue our St. Paddy's Day broadcast. Suns leading by 21. And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. Barry is out there with Durant. Then there's Irving. Then there's West. And it's Bull in at the 5 down low.
And I love the momentum he's building. Last game, he was just as dominant.
And defensively, you know he's feeling good right now. And as the opposing team, you better adjust your scheme accordingly.
6 on the shot clock. Back to Irving. The tray. And it's Irving with the rebound. Irving's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Yao. And Yao slams it in.
Oh, terrific pass work. That shot's a lot easier after an assist like that.
West with the ball. And Rose picks him up defensively. There's the pick. Outside Irving. And there's the call on Yao. That is his first foul of the game. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Here's Barry. He's covered by Irving. Rose gets a hand on it. And that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession. Here's Irving. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. Here's Bing, covered by Irving. Whistle on the play, bucket's good, he'll go to the line.
Oh, they can't miss their 3rd make in a row to begin the half.
Over a minute and a half into the 3rd quarter of action. Now West, 17 points in the game. Here's Barry. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. Well, we see so many of these players, Chris, in the NBA reach notoriety very early in their careers, sometimes even while they're still in high school. What was it like growing up as a star athlete and all the hype that surrounds it? You were the #1 high school player in the country coming out.
Well, you have to stay focused. You know, I didn't grow up in this era of social media and everything. I can only imagine that pressure now, but really you have to stay focused. You have to realize that you're just in the middle of your goal. You're not a celebrity or a star yet, no matter how good you are on that level. Everybody in the NBA has been the best player on their team at some point in time, so things are going to even it out. You have to stay focused, stay goal-oriented in school and in sports, and hopefully the best things will happen. And if you're lucky, like I was, you have some real good people around you, whether family or friends.
Yeah, good mentors, right? That's got to be important.
Yeah, you definitely got to have good mentors, whether it's coaches that can encourage you to spend all your time on the court, or whether it's friends and family that encourage you to stay focused and not kind of get caught up with others that may not have a focus or a love or a passion right now. So you just really need good people. It takes a village, and for guys that are feeling so much fame and getting so many accolades at such a young age, it's hard to handle as an adult. Just imagine trying to handle that as a kid. So you definitely need a lot of good people around you in your corner to help you succeed in life.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Definitely not pleased with their rebounding at the defensive end. The number of putbacks they've allowed has been terrible. I'm sure that's what he's going to address during this timeout.
There's the pick. The dish to Irving. To halt the run, and the jumper is on the mark. Irving's got 5 points in the quarter.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
No good from Irving. Golden State's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the 3rd. And Durant gets it to go.
You must know that Durant is looking to score off the pass. He has such a quick trigger.
Floats it up for Rose. Stolen by Durant. And no good. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Rose kicks to Irving. He dishes it to Sampson. Got a piece of it. Here's Barry. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Barry's got 23 points.
My goodness, how about the degree of difficulty on that shot?
Bing, the pass to Yao. The shot misses off the right iron.
Well, that's giving him too much space from mid-range. It doesn't hurt him there. They can't keep doing that.
And checking out some numbers for Irving. This past month, he's really set himself apart, averaging about 18 points per, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
Hey, every symphony needs a conductor. He unifies his teammates, sets the tempo, and they make some sweet, sweet music.
Love's check in for the Warriors. The dude comes in for Irving. They set the pick. Outside, Russell hits the three-point bomb. Russell's got 11.
Three-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Here's Barry. 25 points in the game. Love with the screen on Scott. Barry misses. Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. And Scott has it in the corner. Sinks the three-pointer. He's got 5.
Well, that's a shot they'll be happy with on every trip, no matter who's taking.
Pass to Barry. Over to the wing. Love with the screen for West. Out to the right wing. Love goes in, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Oh, Kevin Love is a great rebounder. We all know that. Very skilled.
The Warriors have made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Well, yeah, and think about it. Over time, Love has developed into a reliable stretch four. He's a lethal shooter. He can also hit the glass. And if he goes in the post, he can knock it down in there once in a while, too.
And when you look at Love's game defensively, Chris, what stands out?
Well, he avoids cheap fouls. He controls the backboards and just a great scorer.
And there's the feed to Walker. And there's the pass to Barry. Up again, and Love with his second chance points. Love's got 4 this quarter.
Well, we all know this. Love is one of the best offensive rebounders in the game. He knows how to get in position as the shot is going up.
Pick by Yao. Rose gets a wide open look. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. 9 points for Rose.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
There's Walker with the 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Rose has got his 3rd rebound tonight. Kicks it to Yao. Pick by Yao. Rose dishes to Yao. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Barry, defended by Scott. The shot's good from Barry. Barry's got 27.
Artful use of the screen there. Gains the separation he needs for a good look.
To the paint. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. 12 points for Z.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
The dude passes to Walker. First trip to the line for him here. And that one falls for Walker.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Duckworth, he's checked in for Phoenix. Ellis comes in for Rose. And the Warriors also making a change. Divac checked in. Russell dishes to Duckworth. Scott kicks to Ellis. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Ellis has got 5 now.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Up top, Divac. Pass to Barry. Shoots over Scott. Barry misses.
You got to give the D credit there. It affected him. He didn't have much room to get the shot off.
And here is Ellis. 5 points in the game. Screened by Ellis. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Russell. Offensive rebound. No good there. The Warriors have gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. Barry misses.
He keeps battling, but so far this quarter, he hasn't been able to get it going.
Russell passes to Ellis. Chris, you see some of the rookies coming into the league. They need to put on more weight. They need to build up a little bit. And how aggressive, saying that, were you looking to add strength when you came into the NBA?
Well, I was fortunate that I already had an NBA-type body, and so I really didn't need to try to bulk up for the NBA. You know, I really disagree that a lot of guys got to get stronger. Look at Kevin Durant. You know, we all know the famous story about how trainers laughed at him when he got to the league. The NBA is unique in that, do you have skill? Can you play? So, no, Curry doesn't need to put on 25 pounds of muscle. I think we've seen Durant doesn't need to put on 15 pounds of muscle. It's more about your game. It's more about your core and your balance. You'll pick up natural weight and natural strength as you go along. But how is your work ethic? Are you in the gym? Are you lifting? Are you working out? Are you getting stronger? That's great. But you don't have to necessarily try to become bigger and stronger. Just try to make sure you have game. That's most important.
Walker dishes to Divac. Here's Barry. Drills it from outside. Barry's got 11 points in the quarter.
Oh, he has been dominant on offense. Who knows where they'd be in this game without his efforts?
Outside Russell. They set the pick to the inside. Z throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's on Vlade Divac.
And the precision passing of Russell, this time out of the pick and roll.
1:53 left in the third. The dude passes to Mullins. From deep, Walker. And another three for Golden State.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Duckworth sets a screen. The kick out to Scott. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Here's the dude. He's guarded by Russell. Walker in the corner. Warriors the rebound. Tries again. It's tipped. They shoot again. 1:06 left in the third quarter. Ellis kicks to Russell. Z guarded by Walker. 5 on the clock. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
Absolutely. Positively. No D there. If they're going to guard them like that, this is going to be a long game for them.
It's a very good look and converts. Walker's got 7 points for the quarter. Russell dishes to Ellis. Passes it to Z. Outside Russell. And the officials call a traveling violation. So for the Suns, Sampson's checked in and Irving subbed in for Scott. Then for the Warriors, Durant comes in for Barry and Irving subbed in for the dude. And it's Irving missing.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
On the wing, Irving. A three-pointer is right on target. Irving's got 9 points here in the second half.
And since they've come out of halftime, they've been extremely poised and very efficient.
And don't forget, very accurate. Taking shots within the flow of the offense. Not something that can be said for their opponent.
And so it's Phoenix with a 34-point advantage heading into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We come back right after this. And a moment ago, inside the huddle with head coach Steve Kerr.
Move it to the next guy, drive and kick, let it come out in the wash, all right?
And Steve Kerr asking his guys to simply run their offense, share the basketball.
Yeah, and don't just settle for tossing it around the horn. Attack the defense. Play inside out when you can.
And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. They've got Ellis. He's out there with Anderson. Prophet is out there with Duckworth. And it's Sampson in at the 4 slot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. uses the glass to finish the layup. Sampson's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Phoenix. Warriors shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Irving kicks to Divac. And Chris, during your playing days, you were on some incredibly talented teams and also some teams that were destined to come up short, so to speak. How big was the difference in the culture between a team who might contend for a title and the culture of a team that is just trying to grow and become a good team?
You can tell the minute that you walk into an organization which team that you're playing for, whether it's a team finding identity or a team that believes in themselves. And it's a big difference. It's a difference in the way that the winners approach every day. It's a difference in the way that you take your job serious or that you approach the small things and pay attention to the details. And so you notice when you're in a good culture and a bad culture, and it all starts at the top. And hopefully, if you're fortunate to stay in this league a long time, or long enough, you'll be around the right culture. But the right culture is just doing all the positive things when no one is watching and then hoping for great results. And when you do that, I think you're in a great culture.
The Warriors making a switch here. Love's checked in. 6 to shoot. Near the three-point line, it's Ellis, and he gets that one to go off the front iron. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Irving kicks to Love. Anderson against Irving. Off the screen, and then Irving slams it in.
And a sturdy screen set for him that time, and he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around that one, that's for sure.
You're right. They are precise in how they ran that play. Exceptional timing. That's all good stuff.
With the floater, got a hand on it. And the foul called on ABC. That's his third foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
They set the screen. Anderson wide open. That three off the mark. The Warriors have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. It's a pick by Love. Mullins passes to Walker. And on the way from Irving for three. Knocks down the three ball. Irving's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Here's Duckworth, and he's fouled on the shot. One free throw coming up.
And some guys just have a nose for scoring, and this one couldn't have been any easier.
I mean, I don't know whether to say it's amazing or it's sad, but you're down double digits and you still allow an uncontested layup. Where is the pride? Where is your heart?
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. And there's the foul against Phoenix. First free throw is good. Chris, if you were on the rules committee, what rule change would you like to see the NBA make going forward?
Kevin, there's not a rule I necessarily have changed, but I'd ask them to kind of reinterpret a couple of rules, and that goes with the flagrant foul. I often see so many plays that are just hard fouls called as flagrant fouls, and that can affect not only a player and later on whether it's a flagrant 2, but it can affect the game. It can affect the next game by how it's interpreted by a player being kicked out because of that. And so I just want to take the sensitivity or put the toughness back into that. So many flagrant fouls are called and they're not going at the head or they're chopping down on the wrist. And I just like to see it get back to be interpreted as it was a little while ago, maybe 20, 25 years ago.
A nice shot by Anderson.
And piling on to that big lead, we know he has the range late on the defensive reaction.
I mean, yeah, you can't break down. Not now. Defensively, at this point, I mean, you're already too far in the hole.
Here's the Prophet. Lewis covering. Knocked loose and stolen by Love. Lewis, left side. Irving from long range. Knocks down the three ball. Irving's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
They're giving him a little too much space out there. That's his third triple since halftime.
And a wide open look here for Ellis. Back to Anderson. Ellis outside. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Here's the Prophet. He feeds it to Ellis. Duckworth sets a screen. Goes back up. 6 on the shot clock. Goes up again. He takes it up and lays it in. Sampson's got 28 points for the game.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Left side, Love. Walker in the corner. And the Warriors get it back. The kick out to Irving. Dishes to Mullins. It's a pick by Love. Second shot opportunity. The shot is good off the backboard.
Oh, simple screen, but there was a defensive mix-up that left the man wide open.
Up top, Duckworth. Duckworth sets a screen. Down low. A stupendous finish in traffic. Duckworth's got 5 points in the quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Chris, bench celebrations can be seen as showing up the other team. Is there a balance in your mind of how players can celebrate without maybe rubbing it in the other team's face?
I mean, this isn't baseball. You know, if basketball was baseball, if we hit a home run, then we could trot, turn around, spin. We don't, you know, you have respect for your players by how hard you play against them, by preparing for them, by, not playing dirty. But basketball, no. No, the culture is in the parks. The culture is with guys that play, and the bench should have as much fun. I love watching the benches go crazy. Think of how hard those guys on the bench work all season long and may never get in. What's wrong with being hyped for your teammates? No, I don't think it should be turned. I love it. Actually, I think some of these benches need to turn it up even more. Hopefully, we get a better show on the bench.
Yeah, what a nice play. Just a coaster by himself off of that steal.
Wallace is checked in for the Warriors. Free throw good, Russell. And Chris, one thing I'm sure you appreciate about Kevin Love's game is his passing.
Oh, definitely. I love his Wes Unseld, the ode to Wes Unseld outlet pass that he does. I mean, just touchdown strikes. Good vision in the high post as well.
Feeds it to Russell. Outside, Scott, and stolen by Love. The pass to the dude. Wallace outside. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And they've shown a little extra hustle on the offensive glass here in the second half. Second chance points are starting to add up for them, and they can use every one of them.
Duckworth sets a screen. From deep, Ellis gets a hand on it.
And I just love how he's banging down low. His hard work will let them use some more of the clock here.
Love. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2. And we know this league is enjoying great success. The Players Union going into last season created a program, Chris, to fund health insurance for all retired players with 3 or more years of service.
Well, I'm proud of our Players Union. I hope that other sports take lead. You know, you take care of those that come before you. That's one thing in the NBA we always know and the players will always respect. That's why it was a unanimous vote by the Players Association. It definitely was a proud moment. I'm proud of my NBA brothers.
Here's the dude. He kicks to Wallace. And here's Walker outside. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Well, look, his teammates are going to stop giving him the ball if he keeps taking shots like that.
Russell, no luck.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Mullins dishes to Wallace. It's a pick by Love. Over Ellis. And that one's good. Love.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Duckworth sets a screen. Here's Russell. Again, Russell missing. Mullins inside. Ellis on him. That one rolling around and rims out. These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assisting.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
And fouled on the shot, so the bucket counts and a chance for one more here.
Well, this is what he likes to do. Try to break your spirit.
Well, yeah, I mean, you're already getting dogged out there. I mean, and now he's landed body blows.
The dude passes to Mullins. Love with the screen on Ellis. Love outside. Pass to the dude. It's a pick by Love. Plenty of space. Basket counts. Love's got 8 points here in this quarter.
You know, I truly admire the unselfish attitude Love has. He's doing whatever he can to help his team, including setting excellent screens.
Here's Z. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Walker is screen on Russell. The dude passes to Walker. On the wing, Wallace. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Suns.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the boards.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And these guys have played very well this season, and this win tonight, guys will push their win column up to 55.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight.
And the dunk by Walker.
Yeah, just a simple one-hand flush.
I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike. Russell against Wallace. Duckworth a screen on Wallace. There's Russell with the 3. Walker with the rebound. Love against Duckworth. Love kicks to Mullins. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Back to Love. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup.
This is not the team we've been watching for most of the night.
Monster scoring run, but had to do this earlier. Now it shoulda, woulda, coulda, all that.
Russell dishes to Duckworth. Over Love. Duckworth. It's good on the putback.
And giving the fans what they came to see, a spirited performance.
Yeah, with a double-digit lead at this point, they can pretty much mark this one up in the win column.
And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance.